In Lithuania, Poland, and Ukraine, Christmas Eve, December 24th, holds special importance. It marks the culmination of Advent and the winter solstice, and is the most cherished family celebration, preserving special traditions, customs, symbolism, and dishes. Wherever they may be, people return to their family homes for this festive evening. After tidying their home, washing up, and decorating the Christmas tree, families gather for the ritual of the Christmas Eve dinner, which is the central part of a celebration, symbolizing family unity, cultural identity, and respect for traditions and values. Christmas Eve is the most sacred evening of the whole year, mostly because it is a time when the family comes together and there is such equality and fellowship.
For me, it's the waiting for that miracle in silence, that smell of hay. Because there was always a whole pile of hay placed under the white tablecloth, where the plates and dishes would later appear. A time of fellowship. We are thankful for the best experiences of the year, for what happened in my life. The well-wishing when breaking the Christmas wafer. To me, it's that childhood miracle that you don't fully understand, but it still happens.
The wafer come to us from the 16th century, from Poland, Lithuania, Ukraine. The dough is made out of water and flour. We trace it. To create a design, we use something similar to a press, and then we cut out.
So let us forgive each other and forget if anything bad happened between us. Let us begin to live with the true love of God's children toward each other. As a sign of unity and love, soon we will share the consecrated Christmas wafer.
Bless, O Lord, this abundant table, at which we, the whole family, will sit and have this holy Christmas Eve dinner. The most respected, or the eldest member of a family, starts the dinner. In many families and communities, the ritual of sharing food and well-wishing is especially important. The same spirit of holiness, simplicity, humility. People don't speak nonsense, they simply remember others, relatives. Some remember the past Christmas.
So we cover the table and bring the kucha. It is a mixture of grains. People often sweeten it with honey, but you can make it without honey. It can simply be a saltier mixture, not necessarily sweet. Family members share it. It can be sprinkled on the ground to invite the ancestors to come. It can be taken outside to the birds, so they can feast together. And if anyone has a farm, they can also offer it to their animals for Christmas.
My dish for Christmas Eve, for both the first and second evenings, is coutumes, which we simply call the wheat. The coutume is made from specially prepared wheat and poppy seeds. The poppy seeds need to be ground, and I, as the oldest family member, am the one to do this.
We take the kucha and we add boiled wheat to the ground poppy seeds, which have been crushed to release their milk. A lot of wheat is added because we need a lot of everything since our family is large. When we lack the resources, we would make it with just the 4 ingredients given to us by nature and God.
Kucha is an archaic Christmas Eve dish that has been preserved in all 3 countries. Then the whole family would gather and we would have dinner. quietly talking. This is the moment I remember from my childhood. The family unity, gratitude for having lived through the year peacefully, never going hungry. I am sure that my grandchildren and great-grandchildren will also use this same ceramic bowl and wooden pestle to perform this sacred ritual, repeated through many generations. The preparation of Christmas Eve dishes is learned within the family by cooking dinner together. In Lithuania, coutumes, a traditional small crisp cakes with poppy seeds, are baked. In Poland, a poppy seed cake called makowiec is a favorite, while in Ukraine, kolache, a sweet ritual bread, is served.
On Christmas Eve, there must be herring. Fish is a must, usually carp. The coutumes are already soaked in poppy seed milk. And cranberry kissel too. I'm so happy that the youngsters in our family really love kissel.
Christmas Eve is a time for Advent fasting, so the dishes consist of cereals, fish, mushrooms, wild berries, nuts, apples, poppy or cannabis seeds, and dried fruits.
During dinner, there must be 12 dishes on the table. That's why we prepare dishes from that which grows in the water, on trees, in the ground, and in the forest. We are checking now if we have everything. There is cabbage with mushrooms. Let's count. Poppy seed dumplings, fish in aspic, carp, dried fruit compote, beetroot soup, poppy seed cake, pastries with mushroom and cabbage. Here, our ancestors should truly help us, because during the Christmas Eve dinner, through that glimpse into the ages, we can meet with them again.
Everyone must taste each dish, hoping for the coming year to be plentiful and prosperous. After dinner, something of every dish is left on the table for the souls of deceased family members.
It is a celebration of the winter solstice, and we mark this day with songs, hymns, and rituals. We light a small fire, honoring the gods and ancestors as we gather in a circle. We also share ritual foods, such as kucha.
Christmas Eve is so important that the festive events start earlier in communities, workplaces, and schools. Collective celebrations also take place in nursing homes, orphanages, and military units.
Lonely people, elders, and those with disabilities are invited to spend the day and evening in a family-friendly environment. That is why large Christmas Eve dinners are organized in cities and by churches for hundreds of lonely, sick, and poor people. Everyone needs to feel like they are part of a community during this time.
The Christmas Eve celebration is a symbolic time of transformation, so it includes wishes for a better future and games with spells or fortune-telling. Before the Christmas Eve dinner, there is also a general attitude to pay more attention to the farm animals and pets, and to feed them special treats, because this day is a celebration for them as well. No matter how many centuries pass, or what new dishes people invent, in this country, on certain days, boiled grains will always be prepared, preserving the ancient tradition and the connection not only to the past, but also to our ancestors, who once did the same.